Here's something you might not know. Google processes over 8.5 billion searches every day. That's more than 100,000 searches every second. But here's the kicker, only the top 10 results get most of the clicks. If your website isn't ranking on the first page, you're invisible to most users. In this video, we'll reveal the real tactics that can help you rank #1 on Google. No fluff, no overused advice. We're talking about the strategies that top marketers are using right now to beat the competition. From mastering Google's algorithms to boosting your credibility, we've got you covered. Stick with us and find out how you can transform your website into a ranking powerhouse. Ready to take the first step toward dominating Google? Let's get started. Chapter 1. To rank #1 on Google, you have to think beyond just keywords. Sure, keywords are important, but Google's algorithms have become much smarter in understanding search intent and context. Google is now focused on the meaning behind words, not just the words themselves. In fact, Google's Rank Brain, an AI-based algorithm, processes over 15% of searches every day that it has never seen before. This means that optimizing for the context of your content is more critical than ever. Rather than targeting exact match keywords, aim to create content that answers the searcher's questions in the most useful and natural way. You also need to look at related terms, or LSI keywords. These are words related to your main keyword that help Google better understand the content of your page. For example, if your page is about baking bread, related terms might include yeast, flour, or bread recipes. The more related keywords you use, the clearer Google understands what your page is about. So, avoid keyword stuffing and focus on creating content that flows naturally while still covering related concepts. Another useful tactic is to build pillar content, long-form, comprehensive articles that cover a broad topic in depth. Think of it like creating an encyclopedia entry on a subject. Not only will it help users find everything they need in one place, but Google will also favor content that demonstrates expertise. Chapter 2. The importance of EAT, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness, has never been higher. Google looks for these three factors to determine if a site is credible. If you're in the health, financial, or legal industries, Google places even more emphasis on EAT due to the Your Money or Your Life (YMYL) guidelines. Websites that deal with sensitive topics must demonstrate a high level of expertise to earn Google's trust. Building trust is more than just publishing content. It's about showcasing the credentials of your writers, the sources you use, and how well you manage your online reputation. For instance, featuring well-known experts or citing high-authority publications can significantly boost your credibility in Google's eyes. A simple way to improve EAT is by adding author bios to your articles. When readers see that an article was written by an expert in the field, it helps build trust. And don't forget about user-generated content, such as reviews and testimonials, as they can significantly enhance your site's perceived authority. Chapter 3. Link building has always been a cornerstone of SEO. But here's the twist, not all links are created equal. Quality matters more than quantity. Google's algorithms are smart enough to tell the difference between a link from a well-established site and a link from a spammy one. A backlink from a site with high domain authority can skyrocket your rankings. In fact, research shows that backlinks still account for nearly 30% of a page's ranking factors. But don't think you can just go out and buy links or engage in link farms. Google's Penguin update specifically targets manipulative link practices, and it can lead to severe penalties if you're caught. The key to successful link building is creating content that people genuinely want to link to. Think of articles that solve specific problems, original research, or infographics that are easy to share. You can also do outreach by contacting websites that are already talking about your niche and asking them to link to your content. Building relationships is critical here. Genuine outreach works far better than cold, spammy emails. If you're finding these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe. We've got more expert strategies coming up that will help you dominate Google. Chapter 4. In today's mobile-first world, Google ranks websites based on their mobile versions first, even if users are searching from desktop computers. Since Google switched to mobile-first indexing in 2018, it's no surprise that mobile optimization is a massive ranking factor. In fact, over 60% of all global web traffic now comes from mobile devices. To ensure your site performs well on mobile, speed is everything. Mobile users expect fast load times. If your page takes more than 3 seconds to load, you're likely losing visitors. Google's own research shows that mobile sites that load within 5 seconds have a 70% longer average session duration than those that take longer. Another critical element of mobile optimization is responsive design. This means your website should automatically adjust to fit the screen size of any device, whether it's a smartphone, tablet, or desktop. A responsive design not only improves user experience but also boosts your rankings. Chapter 5. Page speed is a crucial ranking factor. It's not just about user experience. Google loves fast websites. According to Google, if your page takes longer than 3 seconds to load, 53% of visitors will leave before even seeing your content. That's a huge potential loss for your site's SEO. The longer your website takes to load, the higher your bounce rate and the lower your chances of ranking on the first page of Google. Speed impacts your core web vitals, which are essential for ranking. These include factors like the largest contentful paint, LCP, first input delay, FID, and cumulative layout shift, CLS. A simple strategy to improve speed is compressing images. Large images can significantly slow down your website. By reducing their size without sacrificing quality, you'll see noticeable improvements in page load times. Other techniques include leveraging browser caching, minimizing CSS and JavaScript files, and using a content delivery network, CDN, to deliver content from servers closer to your users. Chapter 6. Google isn't just looking for content that's optimized for keywords, it's looking for content that satisfies user intent. This is where understanding user behavior becomes critical. Google tracks how users interact with your site, including how long they stay, how many pages they visit, and whether they click back to the search results quickly. These signals can help improve your rankings. For example, if your site has a high click-through rate, center, and users are engaging with your content, it signals to Google that your site is relevant to their search. On the flip side, if visitors quickly bounce away, it can suggest that your content isn't meeting their expectations, which can hurt your rankings. To optimize for user behavior, make sure your content is engaging and valuable. Focus on user experience, UX, by designing clear, easy-to-navigate websites. Use compelling headlines, images, and calls to action to keep users interested. Additionally, improving your content's readability with shorter sentences and bullet points can help keep users engaged. If you enjoyed these SEO tips, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more. We've got plenty more SEO secrets to help you climb the ranks on Google.